Welcome to Biker Dudes. Biker Dudes is a channel by bikers for bikers.
Instead of ETSA, I've made a plan to come to Stefan here at Merck House.
Hi guys.
Stefan, welcome on the show, and thank you for taking the time to help me sort out my connection on my spotlight.
It's a big pleasure.
Yeah, just tell me something short about yourself.
Okay, I'm Stefan from Merck House. I'm the owner of Merck House in George. We mainly work on Mercedes-Benz vehicles, services, repairs, anything on a Mercedes-Benz. Keys, software upgrades, the normal thing that you do in a workshop. I'm going to help Paul today with his spotlight. He's got a broken connection. Like you can see, it broke off right on the lug. So we're gonna go ahead and fix this for him. So we're gonna have to start with taking the lug out, because you can't solder there. There's no space to work. So this is what the light looks like. That's an LED bulb that obviously connects. This one is obviously broken, but there's your plug. This works like this, and then it's got this cover that covers here. And then your connector goes in that hole there. But yeah, this is obviously a broken light. It's just to show you guys what it looks like. So we're just going to go ahead and clean the sealer off here. Obviously to get this, because we're gonna remove this little lock pin here. This is a safety lock pin. Comes out like that. I don't know if you can, this one, they normally break. You can see it gets old and brittle, but it's not a train smash. You do this. Edmund, I need you here. So you wind it up with a straight joint like that. Come hold the wire for me, please.
Hello, Edmund. How you doing? Oh, that's awesome, man. You're gonna be on TV, my bro. Hey, puppy.
This solder iron is a bit old. It's only got one spot where it heats up. I need to actually get a new front end. But always heat up the copper and then solder, because solder doesn't take on a cold thing. That everyone always wants to like heat up the solder and never the wire.
Oh, that's an important thing to say right there.
Timmy
is actually amazing.
It's actually amazing what you get on that.
On my previous video, there's a few things I showed of, that I got from Timmy, like my spotlights, my spotlight bracket, and everything else actually on my bike is Timmy. I wonder if you can get a wife from Timmy. Seems to work.
Yeah. And some of the stuff is actually quality. I've got a little circuit board heat gun. It's a little station from the Mac Africa from what do you call them, Ardendorfs. I use that for you can use a lighter or whatever.
Okay, I'll get that up on the screen.
This works great.
That's awesome. That makes life a lot easier.
So you just shrink it nicely. And then this thing is nice, it switches it off by itself. Let's see where, let's get this thing fixed. So heat up the wire, and the solder will automatically go into the copper. You see that? Right.
Ta-da! But you just don't work on, the Merc is one thing, but I've seen you work on a Porsche, 2 Porsches, there's one outside. Also work on Maseratis before.
Yes, I work on most luxury vehicles. Right, so we've got 2 coppers sticking out like this. So I'm going to do it a little bit different. Don't forget to put your 2 heat sinks, which you're going to use on the bottom. So you slide.
So that's got to go on before you close up, because there's no other way to get there.
No other way.
What is that fiber, not the fiber tape, the material tape that's on the loom as well?
I'll show you now. I normally just use that. I don't like insulation tape. It's untidy and it tends to get sticky and fall off, and at the end of the day you got a whole mess going up, and you're going to struggle to get it over your solder. We don't want that. You can always take a little knife and just open it up a little bit, but then you have to cut it off, and it makes, you know, extra work. And then remember to put your wires through the little dust cover there. Just want to make sure. Yeah, see, I've already made.
So that's the original dust cover.
There's your seal. It seals out water, and this is just a little, what do you call it, dust cover. I call it a little dust cover.
Okay.
Like this, but we tint it. Sorry, Edmund.
So tinting it meaning putting some.
You tint it like this with it. You put solder on it.
Cool.
And then normally if you do that, you wind up the wire. You wind it up. When you do the joint like I did there, don't wind your wires because you're going to struggle to get it. It must be loose to get a nice joint there. So let's tint that one.
So literally yesterday in my mind, I had this as a 10-15 minute job. We've already been busy for over half an hour. So guys, you know what? Don't waste your time doing this at home. Just go to a professional and get it fixed properly. And I guess that's one thing is when it comes to costing and giving a price on this, Stefan, a lot of people always say like, but no, I can do this at home.
Yeah, well, I'm sure some guys that's got the, you know, the know-how will be able to do this easy. But if you don't know, you know, rather like Paul said, take it to someone and get it sorted out professionally. Otherwise, you're just going to sit with the same problem over and over. So, what's nice about the tinting, try it, sure, like that. What I normally do is, bring it closer, Edmund, like that. What I normally do is I just heat it up, touch it, and heat it up. Turn like this, Edmund, please.
Yes.
Don't get a guy that fights you like Edmund. He likes fighting me, and then I fight with him.
Yeah, it's dainty work. It's not something that's for a guy with problem shaking, drinking the night before. It's not going to work.
Right, there's that
There
one.
we go.
So you'll see it's a nice, strong connection. Right, so
That's
next
solid. This is a man of many talents, obviously. Stefan also does some other stuff. I'm going to show you more of his bike later. But he's got a GS, I think it's what? It's a 1200 2006 model.
2008 model.
8 model.
Adventure, yeah.
But it looks awesome. It looks brand new.
Right, there we've got that connection as well. That's it. Nou, kom.
Sit hom in as heuning in.
Yeah.
For those who are watching from abroad, not South African. So our home language is, or native language, one of 11 is Afrikaans. And a lot of people say it sounds like Russians. I don't know. It's not
It's a unique language.
It's yeah, and it's very descriptive. You can actually describe anything a lot better. But for the viewers' sake, we're doing this whole conversation in English, and that is perfect.
Yeah, that's what we look like. And then you get your little dust cover over. Well, I call it a dust cover. It's actually just a thing to like round it off. Clips in there. Paul, I think that's why they put silicone in there. You see
It's to
it's
seal
broken,
that up. It's broken, yeah.
It's broken.
And it makes sense to seal that up.
I wouldn't worry about it because what we're going to do is we're going to tape it over there and that will hold it in.
Okay, that's fine. Awesome.
Then the material tape is you can buy it at most of the spare shops.
Someone
Tessa-
like
Tessa
Midas
makes this,
or
yeah,
JP Motor Spares.
AutoZone, I don't know if they'll keep it. Some AutoZones will. I'm not sure if our AutoZone will. But this is the best tape. Once it connects to each other, you don't get it.
Does it
You must
actually
cut
get,
it off.
is it waterproof or?
Waterproof as well.
There we go.
Yeah. So I'm just going to start from there because we've already got nice material tape there. And then you just do it nice and neat.
And Bob's your uncle.
And there we go. Done. Put your little lock back, which I've placed here somewhere. Clips in there.
Okay.
That just secures the lugs for not pushing out.
So the luxes can be replaced.
Well, if you will be able to get the lugs
But
loose, you
you've
get it.
got
It's a
to work on
normal,
it, yeah.
it's a normal lug, but not normal lug. It's a special lug, but you can buy them.
It's off. Actually putting the ignition on and checking if that light's working.
Okay, let's see. Right, looks like we did a good job there.
There we go. Sorted, man. Thank you, Stefan.
Pleasure.
That was a lot of work done in what I think it was about 40 minutes.
But most of the talking work and explaining took a little bit of our time. We can do it in a little bit faster time, but yeah, to explain, obviously, for that purpose, it took us a little bit longer.
Awesome. Thank you, Stefan. I really appreciate it, man. There we go. Balls to the walls, baby.